Hey y'all, welcome back to another cake tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to decorate another heart vintage cake like a pro, and I'm going to show you guys step by step exactly what I do, and I'm going to do a different piping design. So buttercream. I like to use Swiss meringue buttercream on all of my cakes, which is what I showed you guys in the beginning. And I already have my cake nice and stacked, and in between each layer I made sure to freeze it for 10 to 15 minutes to ensure that the filling does not ooze out. So my cake has been chilling in the freezer for 10 minutes and I took it out, did my crumb coat. Now I'm doing my final coat. My favorite tool to use for cake smoothing and cutting the edges will be a drywall scraper. Of course, you want to make sure that you buy brand new and only specifically use it for your cakes. But yes, I highly recommend using this tool to get nice sharp edges. Start off by piping the top and bottom border, and I'm going to use this shell tip. This is my favorite tip and I usually use this for every heart cake. And if you have a hard time piping shell borders, you want to squeeze, let go, and drag the tail. Squeeze, let go, drag. Squeeze, let go, drag, and just repeat that in your head. Now I'm going to go in with this flat piping tip and I'm eyeballing this part, but if you have a hard time being able to get your lines even, you can go ahead and use a circle cutter and stamp it on there to guide you. Now going in with my leaf tip, I'm going to create this little design, and as you guys can see, I'm kind of elongating it. I'm not really making the ruffles tight. I want to make them separated. And now I'm repeating it with the top border and as well as the bottom border. And there's no specific reason for why I'm making this design. I just really wanted to try something different and I think this looks beautiful, so just wanted to switch it up. But you can do whatever your heart desires. Now I'm going in with my star tip and I'm going to create this reverse L method, which is you're creating a rosette, and when you go to your following rosette, you're going to do the opposite motion and you're going to repeat that. Next, I'm going to go with my number 3 tip and I'm going to pipe along the work that we just created. And this is just to give it more depth and more detail to the cake. Using this same number 3 tip, I'm going to create these drop strings. And you guys, I still struggle with this to this day, girl. It is not easy, so give yourself grace, be patient. It's very frustrating, but all I can say is you want to keep practicing, and if on the cake you happen to mess up, it's okay. Grab a mini spatula, clean it up, and then just go ahead and do your drop strings again. Now going back to my leaf tip, I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruffles tighter than compared to earlier when we were making them more spaced out. Now going back to my star tip, I'm going to create 6 of these shells to hide where I started the piping and ended the piping. Going back to the number 3 tip, I'm going to create 5 of these little dots of buttercream, and with the first one I'm going to make it a nice large dot, and then from there I'm going to make them smaller and smaller. Now inside of the border, I'm going in with my star tip again and repeating the same L method that we did earlier. For the cake, I did end up adding 4 edible images of the couple that is getting engaged, and I want to make the pictures look like when you go to a photo booth and they print out. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to roll out my fondant with my fondant sheeter, and this is the best fondant sheeter ever. I got it on Amazon. I will link it down below. I highly recommend it to anybody. Rolled my fondant out to about a 1/4 inch thick. Once I glued my pictures down to the fondant with water, I'm going to go ahead and place it on the cake now, carefully. Make sure your cake is nice and chill, that way when you place your fondant on top, in case you need to move it, your buttercream is nice and stiff. Now going in with my edible pearls, I got these from Amazon and I get them in every color, and I will link this down below. And I finished it off with these fake red roses, but that is the final result. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.